Today on the channel, we're back at it with another WWE Mattel Ultimate, this time with good friend of the channel, Seth Rollins.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Ultimate Edition unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the latest and greatest with the Ultimate Seth Rollins. But for all your Seth Rollins needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And you guys know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Seth Rollins had an Ultimate before, had an Elite or two, had a main event or two, a guy that gets a lot of figures, as we do know. But here he is again in the Ultimate style. And they always do a pretty good job with the Ultimates, especially the last one. We'll compare later in this video. Wouldn't be shocked to see more Seth Rollins Ultimates in our near future as well, with some of the crazy looks he has. Currently off TV, but I'm expecting him to be back pretty soon. But you got the usual Ultimate Edition packaging right here, Ultimate right there, big window box, all the hits being played. Seth Rollins on the side, WWE. Seth Rollins on the side. And then on the back, look at that, you got the glamour shot of the man, you got the glamour shot of the action figure, tail of the tape, blurb, we're playing all the hits back here. What's it say about Seth Rollins? Height 6'1", maybe. From Davenport, Iowa. Exceptionally beautiful this time of year. I was just there not too long ago. I took you guys with me on the toy action figure hunt of Davenport, Iowa, as I was there for work. And we even drove by his wrestling academy and his coffee shop. So check out that review, or I guess that toy hunt video from like a month ago, something like that. What is time? Finisher, the stomp, like a young Ozzy Osbourne, and the zombie stomp, Todd McFarlane. Career highlights, World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Champion. The Visionary had an axe to grind with CM Punk ever since the Second City Saint returned to WWE. After Punk left WWE, Rollins put the company on his back. The bad blood between the two boiled over until they finally settled the score at the main event of the inaugural episode of Raw on Netflix. So little over a year ago is when that battle took place. And we're going to burn it down, but be careful with that. You don't want the fire department to be called. And he is the Visionary because it says so on the side of the package. So we got that going on. We also got the old Skyhook. See you later. A little Jabbar action there, knocking things over. Wouldn't have it any other way. And there it is, Seth Rollins, Plastic Prison, but he's locked down. Of course, Mattel Twist Ties, getting him good here today. And I've talked about it before. I've met Seth Rollins multiple times. I probably saw some of the first ever matches Seth Rollins had back in the day, as he was pretty strong in the independent circuit around my area, obviously from being from the area. I remember him just being a young little kid. I've told the Harry Potter story in the past. He's a guy that paid some dues once upon a time. See you later, goodbye. And I guess continues to pay dues every day. Every day. We're all paying dues every day is what it feels like, including Seth Rollins. How about that? There it is. Twist ties. See you later. Goodbye. How about that? All right, let's dive into it. Let's start with the accessories. Then we'll dive into the figure as usual. One extra head for this Rollins. A lot going on here, though. Now, the big thing is obviously the big jacket, oversized jacket. Always cool to get these, and Seth Rollins wears some crazy stuff. We know that. But this is pretty darn nice, and I don't foresee us getting this again. So it's a lot of work they went to give us a one-and-done jacket right here. Got the high collar, so he's welcome anytime he wants to in Club Grayskull. Got the Velcro in the front. Got the white on the inside here. No staining involved with this one. It has that kind of pleathery garbage bag feel, I guess you would call it here. Very cool print design. Is that like snake? I don't know. Snake print? Cayman print? I'm not exactly sure, but it does look good. The red and black attack matches the gear. Very, very cool. Very nice, high-quality jacket here on this one. Always appreciate things like this. We get extra hands. We get gripping hands out of the package. We got the maniacal, manacle hands here. It's like he's going to do his Randy Orton impression, or he's going to do something along those lines, or maybe sing along to the song. We know how it goes. But we always see these with Seth Rollins. We also got splayed out hands here. So no Fists of Fury for old Seth Rollins, unfortunately. But those are the hands we got here. We do get some shades, some new shades here. Red and black attack at the teeth over the lenses. Really crazy. He's like a modern day Jesse Ventura in all these wild outfits is what he's doing. So we're here for that. But outside of all this stuff, we got Seth Rollins, and we got just kind of your plain Jane stereotypical Seth Rollins figure. It's pretty much what you would expect a Seth Rollins figure to be right here in the Ultimate Edition style. But this is the pizzazz that brings this home to the next level. But Seth looking good here out of the package. Does got that sleepy head sculpt we get with him for sometimes, like a far away look, like he's staring off into space or something. You got the blonde hair on the ends and the dark hair there. He's got the beard holding strong, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose and a mouth, playing all those hits, but very stoic, very grumpy face. Second head, this is probably the one I'll end up using on this one. He's got a lot more expression going on. Got the wide open mouth with the tongue showing, the white teeth, the beard, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose and a mouth. Same hairdo design going there. A little black scuffing on the forehead. Gonna have to take care of that along the way. All things considered, looks pretty good though. You like the stoic head or you like the screaming and yelling head? Choose your own adventure, as we say here all the time. But now diving into the figure itself, I guess let's knock out articulation quick. Head back, forth, side to side, up and down, head removable. Arms all the way around here. Butterfly shoulders, I like those. I always like the smoothness of the butterfly on the Mattel figures too. You do get bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, hands back, forth, side to side. Got the gripping hands once again. Wrist tape here painted on. You do got the hula hoop up top, plus traditional waist. Got the drop down hips, big ol' Seth Rollins splits if you need it. Drop down hips go back in, like so. Thigh cut, double jointed pin knees. Oh, these pins, so ugly, but we got the pin knees on him here. We do got a boot cut. We do get the ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down, and the toe articulation. A little loose still in the ankles. That seems to be the Achilles heel to the Mattel line as of late. Very loose ankles on these figures. Some worse than others. We got like the Hulkster, which was extremely loose. This is kind of middle of the road loose, but I would like to see those getting tightened up just a hair, just a hair. Paint quality seems to be pretty good as a whole on this figure here. A little sloppiness down here on the legs, though, I will say. Your mileage may vary, of course, on all quality issues. Made in China. Nope, made in Vietnam. What am I talking about? Made in Vietnam, China. Their main events are still made in China, which is interesting. I don't know when they're going to move that over, or if it's just leftover molds and they're not showing it, but I think legally they have to say where it's made. Not exactly sure. It's a different factory, apparently, is what we'll say. Now, getting down to the outfit here, you got the red and black attack going on. A lot of red and black. Always looks good together here. You got the black knee pad, the red knee pad, red and black and the little studs painted in here. Red on this wrist tape over here, and it's black on the other side, so you get some options. You got the chest hair going on. Do I need to say it, Todd McFarlane? Do we want real fur chest hair? Of course, that's what the people want, but we haven't got it yet. Maybe one of these days. Sooner rather than later. But besides that, it's just Seth Rollins. It's like a lot of Seth Rollins, but this time, Ultimate Edition. It's really all this extra stuff is really what brings this one home for me personally, and maybe you as well. But not a bad piece of business. It is interesting, though. This is a tough one. A lot of Ultimate sets, people would be like, this is the figure of the set. However, he's in there with that new Hulk Hogan, which we unboxed on the channel, where he's ripping the shirt. He's in there with Rhea Ripley with the horns on the mask. We unboxed that on the channel. So this one, honestly, probably the third best of the three. And that says something. That says how good this wave of Ultimates is. Have to imagine Rhea and the Hulkster top 10 Ultimates for 2026. Seth Rollins, maybe on the bubble, maybe somewhere between 5 and 10 probably right now for me personally. It's going to be an interesting year when the set rankings hit at the end of 2026. But you know what Jerry Reed always says. And of course, Jerry Reed always right. We got a long way to go till we get to that point, but we're starting. It's never too early to start deciding and start thinking of those kind of things. Now, he does fit on a ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. So there it is. The visionary himself, Seth Rollins, latest and greatest Ultimate Edition figure. How about his last Ultimate? I'm pretty sure this is the last Ultimate we got of him. A fabulous figure as well. Beautiful robe on here. You know I love this one. So Seth Rollins having a lot of detailed, a lot of cool Ultimate releases, and it makes sense. He's one of the most toyetic characters on TV, so you know we're going to get some good figures, and I fully expect to get more elites, etc., of him throughout 2026. So there it is, the Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins. What's your guys' thoughts on this one? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. The best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Appreciate the support over there. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Available where podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Seth Rollins, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?